Welcome back to the Joyous Kingdom. I'm Cade. In today's video, with a paperly honest review for an NFT project that is using dynamic NFTs, a real company looking to help build out the back end for a lot of other NFT projects, a real business model using NFTs to reward their holders. They're called Cepheus NFT. I hope you're excited to get into it. If you are, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. If you're already following me on Twitter at Cade Bergman, you're missing out on all the alpha, fam. As you know, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into this video. Don't forget, if you're an NFT project founder or Web3 company, that I do offer the Brutally Honest Review series on my YouTube channel. There have been VCs and private investors that saw some of my review videos on certain projects and companies and reached out to them. Remember, you never know who is watching content. It's a different type of organic marketing that's going to attract a different, older, more mature crowd. And that is the reason I've been able to go full-time in Web3, because the opportunities I've been given because of the certain audience that I have. The meta went from quantity and volume and hype to quality. So what are you waiting for? Book a high quality audit with the Brutally Honest Reviews. Again, link to my website down below in the description to get started. All right, so here's the Cepheus NFT's website. Generative Wealth Protocol, earn through power a dynamic NFT. So they're a decentralized platform that allows its users to earn both Ceph token, which is their native token, and a diversified basket of other tokens by staking its dynamic NFT, the DNFT. DNFTs have properties that can evolve over time in contrast to their standard NFTs that stay the same, and they can't, there's just a bunch of bullshit basically if you want to alter them, right? And so it kind of offers that just dynamicness of that, which is really, really cool. And this is a business model that can work as long as they have clients coming in and people realize like what is actually helpful. So just because of my sales mind is popping off right now, and this is actually a Web3 company using NFTs as part of it, I would say to change the entire layout of this website. There's too much about, and you should be selling. You should be selling the protocol. You should be selling the service as the main point of this website, or make a separate website for the NFT stuff. So for example, talk about the DNFTs in a way where it's like, here are the clear benefits and as to how this really, really helps you and why this is so important that you get a DNFT, and then lead with that. That way they're interested in like learning about it, right? And like follow up with now the more information, the nitty-gritty details, stuff like that. Do the same thing, that same model with the hook, the interest, the claim, and then you hit them with some facts. And then you finish with a call to action, which is like buy the NFT or sign up for the Discord or whatever it is. What people are missing by not hiring you to do your shit, right? Like laying all that out, laying out kind of what the answers are, giving your credibility, and then presenting your offer. If you go to my website at joyouskingdom.com, this is exactly what I do for my own online business and my own services. This is exactly the way I funneled everything out to basically lead someone to an eventual decision that they make on their own, which is like, we need to work with this guy. This main homepage of the website is extremely long and complicated, and I think they could probably cut this down to about a third of the amount of content and still get the same message across. So changing the layout to be more salesy towards the service they're selling helps everybody, especially the NFT holders, because those holders get rewards based on how many clients that they sell and how much work they're getting, right? And they actually made a great little introduction video. I'm going to play a couple of the relevant clips because I'm not going to play the whole 3 minutes.
The appeal of DNFTs versus static NFTs should be immediately obvious if you've ever felt the joy of having a character level up in a video game to then be granted access to new abilities. Cepheus platform leverages the dynamic NFT technology to reward NFT holders in an automated way. Your Cepheus DNFT profits give a share of monthly rewards from our algorithmic trading.
The different levels and layers of NFTs they offer different rewards, and they cost different prices, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But like I said, they do all the back-end stuff for NFT projects, and you holding this NFT is not just about financial rewards, even though that is a big part of it. So the Ceph token is generated just by holding and staking the NFT, and actually these tokens can be used to purchase services on their space station, which is what they call their service that they're offering, which is building out the NFT project. So if you're an NFT project, you might be also someone who uses their service, and by holding the NFT you get free tokens, which you can then use to go and buy their services. This is really cool. So again, I think leading with that and changing the presentation of the same information gets it to a point where the client is now salivating at the opportunity to now mint the NFT because they get to work with you. So I think changing the way you're saying this information on the website would be really important. This is something I do for other NFT projects. So if you're an NFT project Web3 company, and if you have a website that you think you could change some things be a little bit more salesy, more marketing focused to convert more and more clients, then hit me up. Go to my website, joyskingdom.com, and let's chat. Holding NFT also gives you governance, so you're able to vote on different things, implementing new yield, different source of yield for the DNFT holders, revising the current rewards mechanisms, different ways they can make more money. You're able to have a hand in that. So some of the benefits of these different DNFTs they offer: for the $20 one, you get early access to the private token sale at a discount, which we'll talk about. You can use the NFT as an access key to join the grand opening party, get early platform access and rewards for actually testing it out. You get to use the astronaut as your personal avatar, get staking boosts, increasing the value of your NFT by holding it, and more utility added in the future. Now they have the next bump up, which is $500. This is the Regal NFT. The benefits include owning a node for 240 days of ROI, daily staking rewards, governance power, get access to private token sale, receive perks from partners, and accumulate project tokens. And the third level, $2,000, the Sirius NFT, own a node, 170 days of ROI, daily staking rewards, governance power, participate in the venture fund, get access to private token sale, receive perks from partners, and accumulate project tokens. And then finally, the $4,500 one, the Vega DNFT, you own a node with 130 days of ROI, daily staking rewards, governance power, participate in the venture fund, rewards from algo funds, access to private token sale, perks from other partners, and accumulate the project tokens. Now I would say definitely having this page as a main segment on the main website would be really important for you, because this is one of the, again, a big selling point as to getting people to convert from interested to sales, because that was on the white paper, that wasn't actually on the website. There's not as much information on the website, just kind of like shows what the NFT is, doesn't explain it, which is confusing. I'm not sure why they wouldn't do that. And then for their roadmap, so March 2022 they had their foundation, they just began. All throughout the summer they were kind of just getting things started, the internal version of the protocol, the MVP to test the hypothesis if this was even going to work, and then now November, the pre-sale for the 1400 NFTs. They're going to get the platform beta coming later, the token sale for the private one just for the NFT holders. In December they're going to have their official launch, then they're going to have a multi-chain protocol deployment, and then their governance system opens up Q1 of 2023. Yield programs begin, and additional rewards and stable coins, and their partner program as they bring Q1 of 2023 to a close. And then for their team, they consist of 14 members, but the main people, we have Vipin as the CEO, we have Jay, CTO, we have Natalie, the CMO, and Abhishek as the lead dev. And before we get to their team, just quickly check out their Twitter. They've only got 65 tweets. Definitely would suggest getting a little bit more active just in the Twitter game, building out their community. This is good. I love shit like this. This is funny. I think just doing more of this stuff gets people involved, the community gets excited, and yeah, just a little bit more activity on their Twitter page. And I'm going to echo the exact same thing for the people on the team, except for Natalie. She does a great job building out her personal brand. She does a lot. She's a CMO in charge of marketing. I'm actually friends with her. She's the one who got us connected. She does a great job documenting her life as a Web3 marketer on her TikTok and her Twitter. So she does a great job. But as far as Jay, he's only got a couple tweets up. He's not that active on Twitter. And then Vipin doesn't have anything, at least from my knowledge, on Twitter. But as far as his credibility and his LinkedIn, he's the CEO of Dur and Cepheus. He's also been this position and is very, very experienced in the CEO position specifically, as well as being an entrepreneur his whole life, and then having a bachelor's degree in engineering from college. As for Jay, he also has a lot of experience in the entrepreneurial world, in the tech world, a computer science degree, a software engineering degree as well, and then just a ton of experience in this world of being a CTO, which is Chief Technology Officer. I jumped into their Discord just to check out how many channels there were, if it was organized. I think the organization is good. I will say there's probably a ton of channels in here that are not exactly necessary, especially in the bear market. I would say you could probably cut out 2/3 of these. I don't think they're fully necessary, but it is organized, and I like to see how it looks good. I love that they have these little update things on their Medium. My best bit of constructive criticism for this would be to instead of having it here, or actually in addition to having it here, add a little like 1 to 3 sentence synopsis of each update and add that to the bottom of your website here. So as a person who's interested in the project, you get to see at the bottom like what they've been up to the last few months in a very condensed, nicely packaged format. And that's going to be great for anyone who's recently become interested in the project, especially after mint. They're trying to figure out, should I use this company? Should I buy this NFT? And you can see, oh, this is what they've been up to. This is the direction that they're headed. And it's a great thing to put. World of Women does it. Not a lot of projects do it. It's a massive, massive dub if you can do that. And a massive leg up for NFT projects because the bar is so low. And then just a little bit more information on their white paper. If you guys want to read the whole thing, check that out. The link's below in the description. This part right here should absolutely be on the website as a kind of enticing benefit to being a mentor, to participating in the NFT part of their company. So here with the benefits of the interface of using their service, it's accessible to anyone, meaning that they can get more and more business. All those solutions have been audited and battle tested. Basically all the infrastructure is built. all they have to do is get clients. And so again, that's why I'm kind of hitting on it a lot as far as the marketing side, like just presenting the information, the same information, in a way where it's enticing and you got the person salivating over the offer that you now presented, because you focus on the format of all these things and presenting it in the right way if you're trying to make sales, which is exactly what I do with my own online business, Web3. If it wasn't for the way I said things, it would be way harder to close. And I actually experienced this firsthand when I changed my whole website and saw a 40% increase in everything for my business. So yeah, that is my biggest piece of constructive criticism, is the presentation and the layout of all the information, to sign more and more clients, to make it something that they cannot say no to. And then yeah, just further out building the brand, getting more involved on Twitter, having the founders be a little bit more active, build a personal following. They did a great job coming on my podcast. Again, a little bit of video time, whatever, and people in the community were able to connect with these people and say, oh, they are really just a normal human. They are really someone that I connect with, and I'm really glad to be in this community. So building a personal brand, formatting the offers and the services that your company is offering, and then the NFTs that they're offering. What are the benefits? What's the reason to invest? And hook them in with that first, then hit them with all the information in a condensed, structured, formatted way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. If you're not following me on Twitter at Cade Bergman, all the alpha is always dropped there, fam. If you want to work with me, if you're an NFT project or a Web3 company, you know what to do. JoyAgeKingdom.com. If you want to see more of me right now, click one of these boxes on the other side of me. Until next time, continue on your Joyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're alive watching this video.